Georgia,
0-0-2.
Georgia and J-Dub, you should know better.
Point. One, 0-2.
Wow, what a spot for Mari Humberg, and Tyra Black's on the ground for the first time in this game.
It will not be the last, but what a sneaky cross-court attack from Mari. And they got to play like that. They have been. Just let it fly.
Howells on the counter, just a bit wide.
And Zoe Wall's an interesting player to watch, fans. So when we have all four players, she does not watch her partner hit the ball. She watches the opponent exclusively. Different strategies for different players, but keep an eye on that.
What are your thoughts on that?
I like to track it a little bit, but you can learn a lot if you're good at reading the paddles of your opponents.
Point. One, 2-2.
Tyra Black was hunting, or excuse me, Georgia Johnson was through the middle.
Tyra is usually hunting as well. I'm not surprised.
2-1-1.
And I prefer this team with Tyra on the left. They're going to not switch out of it here. Just that hunting that you just talked about. She's just so good at the athlete that you mentioned.
Side out.
Yeah, to your point about hunting, Tyra Black making a final in Vegas with Paris Todd this last weekend.
1-2-1.
Women's doubles looking to do the same in Dallas. Their current partner on the court. Nice. While I like that she's not afraid to attack at this level. We'll go after it as good as anybody. Take another look of what you were talking about earlier, Dave, the visuals straight ahead.
Side up.
So that cut return from Mari Humberg gave the Dallas Flash trouble in 2024 at the final, where it was an unconventional shot as well as her dinks at the net. So keep an eye on that. Ooh, couldn't get around that one. Nice spot for Georgia.
Yeah, so she started it, but the paddle was not ready for the next one. And if you go after that lady, the hands are gold.
Side out.
So sloppy start for Dallas. This was a chance for the fives ladies to get in the mix.
1-2-1.
Oh, no.
Point.
Brand new partners, that's going to happen. A slow one floats through the air, lands on the line.
2-2-1. Point.
Well, the flash mob, you talked about it, creating a raucous atmosphere here for the semifinal. Heavy cut serve from Tyra. Sails the third.
Wow.
And Mari attacks one high off the bounce.
You have to, especially in this matchup. If you get anything that you can send, you need to. You have to be ready, as Zoe wasn't earlier, because these two will get it back. Look at that. Turkey ready, carving.
The SoCal Hard Eights played it close with Georgia and
did.
Tyra earlier this tournament, so not totally unbeatable, though they still pulled it out.
Talk about youth. Jelena and Kaylin.
Oh, the unconventional roll from Mari Humberg out of the air. She finds angles that most can't.
It's absolutely true. And Tyra chose not to send a couple there,
Scoreboard
which was
flips.
interesting.
Teams have flipped.
Well, Mari talked about the chip on their shoulder coming into it. She said nobody expected us to get any results
2,
without
4,
Annalie
1.
Waters and Megan Dazan, and we're here to compete. We've been showing it so far this event. They have. A little high in the third and
serve.
pays for it.
Because it's kind of like the last few players on an NFL roster. You are
2, 4,
certainly
2.
playing for the uniform you're in that day, but the rest of the league is seeing you.
Point.
So what do you do in this situation? Are you somebody I'd like to add to my team? And this is
3,
as
4,
good
2.
a marketing material as you could ever have.
Especially for a player like Zoe Weil. It's available on the free market.
Wow, chicken wings all day on a Sunday afternoon of pickleball here. Mari just couldn't fend it off.
4-3-1. Second serve. Four, 3-2.
Oh, what a reset. Just back, but Georgia almost saving the point.
Yeah.
Second serve.
3-4-1. Second
Georgia
serve.
Johnson ready for the counter, as you mentioned. Is there a better way to get ready for her counters if you're Zoe or Mari in that situation?
3-4-2.
I mean, not hit. First of all, that's a bad choice because she's going to be sitting on it with Tyra. But to get ready, if you know you're playing this team, I would have spent a lot of this morning hands, just to get them hot. The fellows on their team are plenty good enough to get them ready for that. So I'm sure there was a lot of that.
Second serve.
Well, in regulation this year, Dallas and the ladies at full strength beat Annalie and Megan 11-3. That was back in May this year.
Just on.
Wow, nice spot for Zoe Weil. They were totally behind in the points, and they get back in.
Use that height, Zoe. That's nice. Takes it out of the air, and
3-4-1.
Tyra, who has the penchant to dive in the middle, shut down.
3-4-1.
Such a good spot for Tyra Black, jamming up Zoe Weil.
Yeah, that's the ball she was seeking on the rally before, which obviously she didn't get. You got to be careful. If you go in the middle, that has to bounce or you are in big trouble.
3-4-2.
Oh,
Point.
ATP and a tag of Georgia. Okay, Mari. And how great is this for their confidence, Michelle? 4 apiece.
Right. Already surpassing their point total from May of this year in this matchup. Georgia Johnson has seen enough for the side out.
Yeah, there was a little extra messaging in that out call there.
4-4-1. Second serve.
So despite all the carving that everyone knows Mari for in the rolls, her forehand put away is very, very big.
Low to the ground and an aggressive pull from Mari Humberg out of the middle. Love to see it. Quick side out, efficient work, no points for Dallas.
4-4-1. Second serve.
Yeah, this is the moment. They're not perfectly sharp in pink here.
4-4-2.
So go get them. Get 2 here and switch with the lead.
Well, there's a sense of freedom, Dave, to being the underdog. You're
yeah.
not the team that's supposed to win here, so why not? That has to be the attitude.
Yeah, let it fly through the middle like that and see what happens, and they get an error.
Get an error there twice to the forehand execution of Tyra Black for the side out.
4-5-1. Second serve.
And you will see teams repeatedly return to Tyra because they kind of scrap their way in. It's not a pretty third a lot. So they switched Georgia over.
Oh my, what a lob. What a spot. Zoe Wild jams up Georgia for the pop-up finish.
I mean, Mari sent one in the middle of that. Wild's hands hung in there, and they can switch with the lead right here. A little quiet here for the mob.
Second serve.
Well, these two met in a money ball event that you called earlier this week. Of course, it was full strength at that point, Annalie Waters and Megan, before they fell to the illness bug. Love to get your insight on that event. Not pictured on TV. That's wide. A
lot of fun. It's the things that the local teams have to do in their community. Dallas, St. Louis
4-5-1.
have done an amazing job connecting.
Second serve.
So I thought it was terrific. Players played hard. I was handing out cash to people.
I saw that.
Had a $250,000
bills.
I had a $250,000 necklace. I needed security. I was not safe.
Point.
But I talk about cheering for the uniform and being damaged when your team doesn't win, and that's what these teams have to build.
Well, if anyone's built that, it's the flash mob, as you mentioned.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, what a shot. Mari wins the hands exchange.
Let's do that some more. That was awesome.
5-6-1. Second serve.
Man, just sheer reflexes from Tyra there.
5-6-2.
Zoe Wild keeps it alive, 6 apiece, and New Jersey looking to be the Cinderella story of this one. We'll see.
And there you see Zoe going forward. Just trust the ball's going to be in good spot. Doesn't even watch it and tracks it off the opponent paddle. That was a great poach.
Oh, Georgia was ready to gobble it up, and she does. Twerks it down the line for the side out. Another look at the exchange. Talked about getting those hands ready. That's why.
Yeah.
6-6-1. Second serve.
Patient exchange there. You know, the other reason I always appreciate a player like Zoe Weil stepping into this kind of situation. Dave still has a full-time job as a full-time coach at the Pure Pickleball Club in Minneapolis. Signed full-time with the UPA, but one of those players that's trying to break into the mix, and the exposure you talk about on this grand stage and how quickly sometimes these things can be taken for granted for some of the players that have been at the top for a while. So I like seeing the shake-up.
Second serve.
MLP has launched Rachel Rohrabacher, Kate Fahey, and others, so why not?
Oh, was not the put away she envisioned, but off the tape will count 2.
I mean, she's in an awesome position, so
Mari's
the pickleball gods were like, we got you, we got you, aggressive move. But look at this, they're right there.
7-6-2. Side out.
Oh, into the net, but a 1-point lead. New Jersey will take it. Ball back to the flash.
6-7-1. Second serve. Six, 7-2.
No.
Empty trip. My goodness.
What a shot from Mari. You talked about that forehand put away. Right on cue there for Humberg. A couple of D1 college tennis players, too, coming together.
Yes.
Zoe Weil with Washington experience, as well as Minnesota. Mari with Louisville. Oh, man, that was a ball that should have been crushed by Zoe Weil. The opportunity slips away.
Yeah, put the magic tricks away and just fire that, and tried to be tricky and paid a serious price.
Oh, Humberg tries to charge low to the backhand side.
Timeout, Dallas.
Missed opportunity that doesn't.
6-7-1.
There's exhibit A through Z right there. The 5th sky high overhead. She tracks it down, throws up another lob, and gets a miss.
7-7-1.
Man.
Second serve.
Ooh, just back, but barely. Survival point for the Fives.
7-7-2.
Okay, just 1 point surrendered. Fives back with 2 tries after meeting with Lee Waters there at the opposing timeout.
7-7-1.
They came up with.
She was probably told, if you get a ball up in your eyes, smash it, like she did right there.
Ooh, was down and low, just a little behind it. Ball to the net. Second serve for New Jersey.
7-7-2.
He's sending his third too.
I would think they'll send it to Zoe, but Mari comes over and takes a forehand in the middle.
Side out.
I like it, but pops it up. So I like her with a new partner calling a ball in the middle so it's not a backhand. However,
7-7-1.
it's got to bounce.
Second serve.
Another third gone wild for the Flash.
7-7-2.
Oh, just catches the sideline. The quickest trip of all for Dallas to the service line.
2 returns to Tyra, 2 put away volleys. Give me the ball back.
7-7-1.
Just on there, too. That's barely green dot.
Second serve.
His third the other way now. Can't give him any breaks with such limited time to pull away here. Stuck on 7 now for 3 service runs. We'll see if they get off here. One left high in the middle, and it's gobbled up. What's the problem right now for the fives to get off of 7?
Well, the same idea holds there. Mari's got to call her off. That was a dead forehand that she let Zoe hit a backhand, and that did not end up well, and a big opportunity lost.
Second
Mari
serve.
commands the next ball.
Trying Tyra now on the right, which to mix up who's hitting the third. So if I'm Georgia,
7-7-2.
I am standing on the tee after I serve here, but she's not, so that shouldn't happen. And
side up.
They have not gotten, we're talking the kitchen is so close, we've been out of business for months.
7-7-1.
I think 4th trip stuck on 7. How fun is it for Anna Lee, too, to be a spectator for this one?
Second
Tyra
serve.
making up for those thirds.
When they get there, they're fantastic. They just got to get there.
7-7-2.
Ooh. Mari willing that ball out. 8-7, New Jersey on top. Finally off of 7.
8-7-2. Side out.
Well, that one set up nicely for Tyra Black. She says, thank you very much. Back to the flash and a chance to tie it.
So Mari struggling with the thirds a little bit as well here. Who's going to find the range?
7-8-1.
A little bit of wind pulling through the court at the moment. Ooh.
Point.
Georgia's on the counter, and they got away with another high third.
Just send it from the midcourt. Georgia's seen enough. Got away with that
Timeout,
down
New
the
Jersey.
line as Mari
8-8-1.
was sitting middle.
Timeout called this time by the New Jersey Fives.
8-8-1. Point.
Ooh, call was wide. Mari and Zoe look perplexed. I think we'll see a challenge here.
So this is not where they're going to challenge their own in ruling. They're sticking with out.
Ooh, that's in, Dave.
Oh, yeah, that's way. I thought it was way in live. I mean, that's get out the white Sherwin-Williams paint right there.
Referee timeout.
Yeah.
New Jersey Fives are challenging the out
So
call.
3
The
free
out call
challenges
puts us
on both
at
sides
9-8-1.
per
We'll have to
match.
see the video
So
review.
Get it
After video
perfect.
review, the out call is overturned. The ball was in. Dallas Flash. Lose 1 free video challenge. You have 2
The Flash
remaining.
mob
New Jersey
boos
Fives have
the
3
ref's
challenges
call
remaining.
despite
We'll resume play at
the green dot
8-8-2.
in game 1.
So
Return.
at the return to Georgia, you have to have that discipline. Because that was not a
9-8-2.
special serve.
Wow. Every ball to Zoe Wild demolishes the pop-up gift. Ball back to the Fives and a chance to tie it at 9. They avoid game point there as well, which is crucial.
8-9-1.
Oh,
Point.
inside the sideline, Mari Humberg with a crash for the books.
Crash and bring it back where it came from.
9-9-1.
That was awesome.
And a lead like. Oh, got a paddle on it. Didn't think she had a chance there, did Zoe Wild. 9-0, another chance to go up game point for the Fives.
9-9-2. Point.
Game point, New Jersey. On a 2. Ryan Harwood with full belief.
10-9-2.
Denied! New Jersey takes game 1, 11-9. Match not over yet.
0-0-2.
Oh. Oh, my. Oh, that is so unfortunate. That ATP did not count for anything. No way, Cliff flying into the boards for the defensive play.
And this is a very wide championship court, so that was a long run. I love that we have it for plays like that.
Wow, no way, Cliff showing off his hands, as Dallas did in the opening sequence.
And his willingness to entertain us by playing out balls.
Oh, Will Howells in full command.
He has to be their offense at the line unless it's up. Noe Cliff has to be steady, and he is very good in that role, and he is acquiesced and said, okay, let me play the right for this team. And
0-0-1.
This is not going to be easy on either side.
Second serve. Great try, Noe, great try. 0-0-2. Side out.
Couple sat right on the tape but fell on
0-0-1.
the clown side.
Point.
Trying to cover his speed up, couldn't get there. He being Howells, and Dallas takes the early edge.
And you can see, I don't know if there's any fingernails left back there. Mark Moulton just gnawing away.
Where's the towel?
I know, where is your towel?
Somebody get that man a rally towel to chew on.
Point.
Wow, and no communication in the moment.
Two 0-1.
Cliff eats one off the tape. Guz on it.
Yeah, his hands are electric when he's on. It's decision making sometimes and consistency, but the hands are usually very good, as evidence
3-0-1.
right there.
Little gust of wind. Howells waits for his moment to strike. Augie Guz says, get that out of here.
I am the gladiator. I entertain. I dare you to try and get it through this shield.
He made it look so easy, too.
Lefties just make stuff look easy. That was so nice. And that's why as you mentioned, in the final against them in 24, he was awesome at shutting stuff down.
4-0-1. Point.
And men's doubles, he asked of the Flash to be the pick-me-up for the ladies. So far, so good for the Flash Mob.
Especially if J-Dub is on the move a little bit. One of the more stationary top players, so great to see that.
Second serve.
Finally a miss from Augie Guff. Feels like he hasn't missed any so far. Silva second serve too. Chance to go up 6-0 at the end change.
5-0-2.
I love the mentality of that move too. Go for it.
Side out.
Off the paddle there, so popped up a little bit. So those were two big holds, because you switch ends at 6-0. That is damaging both mentally and physically.
0-5-1.
Wow.
Second serve.
A clinic from J.W. Johnson, showing us what hand speed is all about.
Yes, do not miss forearm day if you want to be like him. That was awesome.
And even that, high to the chest, counters it down.
Yeah, that one was less conventional. Might have gotten away with something. Mama's happy over there. How about Julie Johnson? We call her Mama Bear. She showed up in the full bear costume on Halloween.
Awesome.
It was
5-0-1.
You want to talk about picking up your sister. Anna Bright and Kate Fahey. So we'll see against a very good team. We'll get into that when that one comes our way.
Point.
And it is non-stop home court advantage.
I think we expected maybe a closer battle in men's doubles and not as close in
7-0-1.
women's doubles.
Yeah, we might get to one apiece in a different way than we thought.
Wow.
Second serve.
Pop-up chance delivered from J.W. Johnson. What a feathery reset, too, from Augie. Didn't count for anything, but so measured.
7-0-2. Point.
Tipped off the paddle. Nothing going right for the Clowns here.
8-0-2.
Oh. JW on the move.
Just stop your sentence there. That is a big thing for this team.
Love seeing it.
0-8-1. Second serve.
Augie is, I mean, it's 8-0 because both the fellas are playing fabulously here.
0-8-2.
Nice counter from No Way Cliff. Set himself up beautifully, understood the geometrical situation.
Way to understand the geometrical situation, No Way.
1-8-2.
He did, and they're on the board.
Side out.
That is a wild choice right there. Run around the backhand from there, and the ball is low. I'm sure that looked beautiful in his mind, the Eiffel Tower in the background, but not the right choice down 7.
Second serve.
We'll turn this to Augie and see if it's still in his mind. If he gets it, I'd expect him to drive it.
Oh,
or do that.
No love off the tape.
1-8-1. Point. Two, 8-1.
Oh, so pretty. Will Howells takes advantage of the situation, pulls it inside out of the air.
That was lovely placement over power right there. Okay.
3-8-1. Second serve.
He goes, sticks his nose in the offense again and gets the job done. Second serve, New Jersey.
Yeah, his hands backed up
3-8-2.
that nosy situation that he got himself in.
Ooh, third shot rip. And J.W. Johnson all over the counter. 3 points and game 2 in the bag for Dallas.
Eight, 3-1. Point.
Finesse, 9-3.
And I like the adjustment Augie made that I thought he might.
Timeout, New Jersey.
Hit the tape.
9-3-1.
Got the return. Drive the third if you're not feeling it perfectly, and then you'll get an easier ball to drop with the 5th. So I would expect him to do that again if he gets it. But they needed to play at least an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10, the Flatch dudes, and they are playing at that or higher. They're terrific. This isn't even Noe and Will playing badly or giving it to him. It is being taken.
Yeah, and crowd is 10 out of 10 right now at the dance move category. This guy has got the hip mobility, and I love what I'm seeing from the Flash Mob.
Have 1 timeout remaining.
Got the Molten booth, the VIP section. Great family, if not one of the best family in Dallas, top to bottom.
Yeah, they're definitely
grandparents, Mark, everybody, Heather, all the way on down.
Time in.
That's what
Megan,
you need.
Molly.
Scoreboards, please.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You need that spark to get
scoreboards.
Everything going. We love tequila, Alan. It's okay.
Time in. 9-3-1.
Oh, yeah.
Serve.
I think he got it. I thought that hit the line.
That.
Yeah.
I think he made it. Yeah.
Maintaining your alcohol?
I mean, we are nowhere near where that ball landed. Just to be clear, we're up here like we're 2 feet from it. We have an
video review. The outcall stands. Dallas is one free video challenge. You have
worth a
one
challenge,
remaining.
though. That was
New
tight as they
three
come.
Free video challenges remaining. Resume play at 9-3-2.
The only challenge of that challenge is they only have 1 left now, but I still felt like that was really close.
That's a good point.
You have 2 mixed matches coming up, and you have a lead of pretty large size.
Point.
So that was the negative there.
Yeah.
Side out.
Well, and how does this game in particular impact momentum heading into mixed doubles, say New Jersey doesn't make a huge push here?
Whichever J-Dub going out first is going to have just a load of confidence.
All right.
And then you got to see what's going to happen to the ladies from the fives come out and play as well, because their dude's going to be a little damaged if this stays one-sided. Still a lot to go here, though.
Second serve.
And the dudes being such a huge part of mixed could play into that as well. Second serve here for New Jersey.
4-9-2.
Because we'll have Will and Zoe against the Johnsons.
Side out.
Big counter for J.W. Johnson.
But that's why it's important. Like, make them walk off the court with only 4 here.
Wow. I mean, any place, anytime, J.W. Johnson is always on time.
And he will be playing with a lefty in the Carvana PPA Tour this week, C.J. Klinger.
Oh, it's in. And it's down.
Second serve.
Second serve, second game point for Dallas.
And here's where that other challenge, that ball on the baseline was very close. Like Augie's staring at that, not sure.
Second serve. Get 4. Ten, 4-2.
Augie God closes out game 2 on his turns.
0-0-2. Side out. Zero, 0-1.
J.W. Johnson picking up where he left off in men's doubles and cleaning things up with his hands.
If I'm C.J. Klinger, I'm like, dude, play like this.
Yeah.
1-0-1.
I'd love to dive into that lefty conversation since we didn't have a chance to in men's.
Second serve.
J.W. Johnson is always dangerous in men's doubles. What makes him even more edgy with the lefty?
I just think that then he can read the play a little bit. He can shut down his half of the middle, not all of it.
Point.
And if Augie is making the smart choices, which he did consistently, I dare you to come at me. And then he can move around a little more. And we saw that.
Well, Howells all over the place, and J.W. Johnson just hits one and causes chaos with just one.
And he's not a stationary statue. And look at this, just 3-0.
Side out. Zero, 3-1. Second serve.
Drive from Howells, trying to impose his will on the point.
Can't happen. You get that short return. That's the rally you have to win here.
0-3-2. Point.
When you get that mid-court opportunity on a short return, sometimes it's hard to control that power. Curious to know
I want to see. I'll answer that after this. I want to see you throw that, what we call the drip, but in that moment at their feet as they're transitioning, because they're going to have to stop earlier than they thought. A lot of people run through it, and it's easy to catch them. Pace is not your friend there, because you run out of time to get the ball up and down with pace, whereas if you spin it, you can really put your opponent in trouble with that short return.
Great lesson
4-1-1.
And you heard Howells say why there as he popped it up to the Flick Wizard's backhand.
And gets beat the other way. Is there an element to this that Howells is trying to do too much? Just feeling like I have to carry so much load for me and my partner and the whole moment?
1,000,000%. He saw the inspirational play of the ladies, but he doesn't have that on-court confidence, not just in Zoe, but just in playing with somebody new.
Second serve.
And all you have to do is beat the second best team in the world. That's all, Will.
Yeah. Not a big ask.
No.
5-1-2. Point, timeout, change in, 6-1-2.
And all this movement from J.W. Johnson is just going to inspire Georgia, too. So that's why I've talked about this a lot, but offense off the bounce, we're 10 to 20% there for these two.
Yes.
Moving, driving, crash, maybe 30. We're seeing a little more of it here today, but they're so good once you get to the line, but it's sort of like Ben and Gabe. Yep. It's okay to win a rally or two after 3 shots instead of 103.
Yes, yep. And I think we're going to start seeing that more and more as the rest of the field continues to rise. So they have the ability, especially to feed the hands and the defense of Georgia with the counters, and then the offense of J.W. Johnson with the hand speed. They have the full ability to do so, and it's fun to watch that engagement sooner in the point.
If you have okay hands and you gratuitously speed it up, you will pay. They can get themselves out of trouble for doing that.
Right. I think it plays into their hand, their favor. It increases the odds on their side, I think.
So I think the big change in 2025 for J.W. Johnson and why he's played so well is at the end of last year, in this tournament in particular, they just dinked to his backhand, and it was a mess from just consistency. He worked on that all through December. He doesn't miss that anymore. We've seen him add the 2E. He'll speed it up, just at least roll it back across court. So don't think these players aren't aware, but there's going to be a day when we all have our jaw on the ground going, they are going like water style here.
6-1-2.
It's going to happen.
Can't wait to see that.
Point.
A little too much from Howells, who's feeling it right now, wearing it on his sleeves.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever see, Johnson's just going bananas like Anna Lee likes to play, but there's going to be more offense off the bounce for sure.
I'm just going to say we'll be seeing more of Will Howells next season, too, fully on the UPA side of things as well. So we'll continue to up his rank in both divisions, well, all 3 divisions, really.
Had a long chat with him at that Moneyball event about that. He's looking forward to showing where he stands.
Second serve.
Georgia freaking Johnson bends down and throws a 2E between these two.
In the perfect spot.
1-7-2.
Especially between 2 new partners.
Point.
Yeah, when you see this, middle just is a general good idea no matter where anyone is on the court.
Johnson catches Zoe Weil on the run, gets caught up high, second serve. Nope, excuse me, side out.
7-2-1. Time.
His shoelace is the only thing that can slow down the flick wizard today. He has been absolutely fantastic.
7-2-1. Point.
Little hesitation there from Zoe.
8-2-1. Second serve.
We haven't had much time to talk about it, but Zoe Weil has been succeeding at the Challenger Series
8-2-2.
events on the PPA side. I would love for you to dive into that at some point here while she's on the court.
Yeah, Zoe got a lot of great reps, as a lot have. So Thursday singles, Friday mixed, Saturday men's and women's doubles here. I'll tell you what's going to happen in Challenger after this rally. It's exciting. So the top of the table in points in Challenger are going to be playing for an actual PPA card to play in main draws for next year.
That's massive.
So you're playing for a contract. You don't think there's going to be pressure on that? That'll be outside courts Friday and Thursday, but grandstand Saturday. So I'm sure when we're calling the semifinals, we'll be able to cut over and see. You want to talk about pressure? They have Q School in golf where you're trying to get the card to make the PGA in every part of the land represented. It's Worlds. Come on.
This is only just the appetizer for what's to come this week. Wow. Howells finds another counter, and just like that, within two. Where did New Jersey come from?
Howells upping the ante, and a very solid Zoe next to him. So
6-8-1.
Started talking about her dominance in the Challenger Series, and she said, "Hold my beer."
Second serve.
Watch me shine in MLP too.
6-8-2. Point.
And if you return to Howells, you're going to have to hit a difficult volley. So let's see if Georgia can get this. I mean, Howells isn't going to move very far from where he's serving to try and find that. That's a great return.
Ooh, believes one high for Zoe Weil to gain some confidence. We're tied at 8-8. The scoreline once read about 8-2 a moment ago.
Zoe Weil's trying to say, look at me.
8-8-2.
I'm not impressed with the mob or anything else.
Point.
Wow. 1 point lead swings to New Jersey. Do we have another upset on our hands?
Easily could if Howells gets a hold of 2 more drives.
9-8-2.
There's one.
Wow.
Unbelievable run for the Fives. Game point.
Ten, 8-2.
Oh,
I know.
Ouch.
He's got the lettuce flowing back there. He's fine.
Wow. Well, Dallas in some trouble, but they get the crucial sign out to avoid the upset for now. A let was called.
I didn't hear it.
Didn't hear it or see it, but again, We're about 200 yards away.
Second serve.
And a miss third. Huh. For Dallas.
8-10-2.
Second serve. Heavy drive from Georgia. Gets another third opportunity and nails the second audition.
We also have half the court in the sun and half out, so that's a factor when you
9-10-2.
drive it as well.
Especially cross court from the shade to the sun. Georgia Johnson wins the counterattack down the line, thriving when the moment matters most. Take another look, Dave.
Yeah, so Howells jumped in the middle of that, and I like the move he made. He hooked one back behind Georgia earlier. That time, Georgia's up to it, and she is a fired-up young lady here. They've erased the match point for this game against, and now it's going to take more than 11.
Love that combination from Georgia Johnson, and she is full of fist pumps and busted her way to the bench to take a drink and a break in the action. Okay, so how do you explain what happened there? Obviously, you said Will picked up his ability. Zoe was great.
So solid at the kitchen line, cross court. They won in that battle and let Will jump in there. They got a couple of mistakes along the journey. And sometimes it's going a little too well, and you take your foot off the pedal just a bit, and you look up and it's maybe 8-5, which is exactly what happened. And then Will catches fire. Zoe hasn't missed in a half hour, it feels like.
Yeah, so true. I'm going to put my money on Zoe Weil in that Challenger Series right now.
Yeah, I doubt she's even in it because she's already got the contract, so she's good.
Time in. 10-10-2.
J.W. Johnson earns game point the other way after being exposed for one on the other side.
11-10-2.
A mistake. Wow. Take a breath after that one. The flash mob erupts on behalf of the sibling duo.
Yes, and Mark Moulton, who we just saw for a minute there, let out the biggest sigh of relief I've seen. He's got the MLP Cup in his backyard.
0-0-2.
This mixed doubles game. We'll see what we have in store for us now. Nice ball from Hurricane Tyra Black. So how do you mentally get over the game and flush it in women's doubles if you're Tyra and you're not feeling like you had your best
0-0-1
game in that category?
That's easy for her. They won a title.
Second serve.
I think the big thing is let's play solid. Even if we're behind,
0-0-2.
at least play solid to start here.
Oh, Augie, God, my goodness, what a counter.
And the good news for Tyra is she is better for me on the left, so she doesn't have to switch to the other side since she is playing with a lefty here in Augie.
Yeah, I think she's one of the few females built for that left side in mixed specifically, has the strength to do it too.
Right out.
The only thing she doesn't have in mix that the ladies that are good on the left side is the heavy two-y roll to put the guy in trouble cross court. So we'll see what the dink patterns end up looking like.
Big serve from Humberg.
Yeah, she's such a conundrum. Slices and dices, but she has one of the best serves on the women's side.
jumps in to attack Humberg there. So what she doesn't have in that backhand roll, she makes up for with the forehand.
Yeah, I expect the ladies will fire at each other straight ahead here, which will be very entertaining.
1-1-2.
Cliff looks to attack. Humberg's on the counter, and then Gud jumps in the mix.
And Mari's like, look at how good this can be. Here I am on the left. They actually were in good shape, too, until it went off the tape.
Second serve.
This wide for Tyra, second serve. Still got a semifinal to go.
Yeah.
Original schedule for the final was 3 p.m. Central. Might be bumping that back.
Starting at 3.
Point. Two, 1-2. Side out. One, 2-1.
Augie Gud. Showtime that point.
So that's the negative of the aggression of Tyra from the left, because she was trying to get to that, and Augie's like, we good. Oh, my goodness. Full Savannah banana hook on that one. Mari Humberg, that's spectacular.
2-2-2.
Oh, I love this look of it from the line call camera, just in there.
Right out.
And there's that skinny singles. The ladies playing their half of the court, and that's twice that Tyra's won that head-to-head.
2-2-1.
Oh my, no way Cliff going off now on the ATP setup.
He hit a forehand from out of bounds for the winner there. That was fun.
2-2-2.
He couldn't get his paddle out of the way soon enough. Dallas back on top by 1.
A couple times that happened to him in men's as well.
3-2-2. Point.
There was a wail out of the stands on that ball off the tape.
4-2-2.
Mari unable to get it up and down. Oh no.
Point.
Seen more missed returns than we're used to here for sure. Players trying to dial in different ball. Vulcan B Pro Flight being used for MLP versus we'll be back to the lifetime ball for the Carvana PPA Tour in the Worlds.
Oh, just back. And at home you might think, oh, what difference does a ball make? But at this level, when the margins are so thin and the players are so dialed into their games, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of players on Monday, working back to the other. In fact, I see some out on the practice courts here today doing just that. Tyra is very gracefully trying to save a bug over here, if we can show that.
3-5-1. Second serve.
Guga strikes again.
Yeah, Mari tried to be tricky through the middle, but that's the lefty just sitting there ready.
3-5-2. Side out. Five, 3-1. Second serve. Five, 3-2.
The target was clear. The backhand of Tyra Black, who earns a pop-up to take the match and advance to today's final.
That's the patience you have to have. A couple times they've thrown one back over to Augie. He's gotten them to the line. Make Tyra get there from there. Oh my goodness.
Second serve.
I don't think the Gladiator Shield would have stopped that one. That was sent.
3-6-2. Side out.
That's a tough possession after getting the ball back on the side exchange.
6-3-1. Second serve.
So pretty from Mari Humberg right there. I mean, just spin and down
6-3-2.
Second.
Point.
Great read of the play from Augie there, because Tyra actually, instead of chipping it, went for the two-y there, and it was a good one that Augie could pounce on. So that's nice. They could do more of that too.
Oh, just wide for Tyra. The target was clear. Execution just wide. Ball back to the fives.
Three, 7-1. Point. 4-7-1.
Oh.
Whoops.
Out ball was played and now paying for it.
Yeah, and it's wild watching the color of the ball change through the sun to the shade.
Yes.
So being on the fast hands exchanges, you have to really be dialed in for that.
Side out. Seven, 4-1. Second serve.
Third into the tape. Second serve for the Flash.
7-4-2.
Denied.
Point.
Yeah, denied would be the choice that
Timeout,
was made. As you review the options on the menu, that should have been denied. A low flick back cross court. That's as easy a ball as Tyra's going to get, and she happily will accept as they're now 3 points from the final.
Yes, and then they sit a game and play whoever wins the next final. Advantage to the Flash to be able to only have
100%.
one match today, and if it's St. Louis who comes out of the next semifinal, that's 3 matches played then heading into the final versus, well, 3 including the final. But
and back-to-back with some small amount of, they get a full one off, and so we'll see.
We'll see indeed, but a grindier match perhaps than many expected without the full strength roster of the Fives. The Fives did not shy away from the adversity, didn't care, welcomed the opportunity, in fact, and beat some really good teams
New Jersey,
to get here.
Timeouts remaining.
Zoe
Dallas
Weil
has 1 timeout remaining.
Deservedly so, opened eyes.
Yes.
And I'm so happy for her in her very fine play today.
Denied the other way. No way Cliff gets a hold of it. But to your point about Zoe also proving she can hold up in the pressure of team pickleball, which is not easy.
And
4-8-1. Second serve.
Got to make the thirds.
4-8-2. Side out.
When they needed a big possession, comes up short.
Settle for a point. Guh and Black. 3 points to close the door. Oh boy.
Point.
Wow, roll. I mean, that was the dart train they have downtown. Just rode the rail across here.
9-4-1.
Betrays the Fives.
Point.
There's another. Match points for the Dallas Flash.
10-4-1. Second serve.
Oh.
Ten, 4-2.
Hey, Tyra Black closes the door through the middle, and Dallas defends home court and books their ticket to the Edward Jones MLP Cup Championship today. And Augie got to the broadcast to talk about it. Tyra, after losing women's doubles, not expected, how were you able to mentally rebound for mixed and secure this win for your team?
I mean, anything can happen. It's a game to 11, so even if you lose, you still got to get pumped up for your partners. You got to keep them going, cheer for them, and keep the energy high, and get ready for your next match, and that's pretty much it.
Augie, I thought you and J-Dub were darn close to the top of your capabilities. Was there extra on your mind knowing that the ladies usually give you a 1-0 lead almost every time, but it didn't happen today?
Oh, thanks, Dave. Honestly, no. We know, like Tyra said, anything can happen in a game to 11, so we're always ready for every situation that we face. But, I mean, all credit to New Jersey. They're playing without their full roster, and they made it out of pool play. They had an epic battle last night, so props to them.
And, Augie, as you look ahead to the final later on today, what's the significance for the Dallas Flash to be able to touch gold here in front of home fans?
Yeah, we're just pumped we get to play one more time in Dallas in front of our amazing home fans. So thanks again, everyone, for coming out. And hope you all stick around for the final tonight. It's going to be an epic showdown.
All right, give it up for Augie Ga and Tyra Black. Moving on to today's final.